Welcome to today's Facebook Live. It's Monday, the 22nd of March. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Lots to share with you today. And as ever, I am joined by Lauren and Dave. Hi, guys.
Morning, Steve.
Hiya.
Now, just before we come on air, they've started digging up the road just outside my office window. So apologies if there's lots of noise. So we'll come back to you guys in a moment. First up, though, I just wanted to... I'm going to be back with more news in a bit, but first off, a shout out for Easyjet because, great news, back in February they announced 10 new routes which they were flying from various airports around the country. Now, I can't remember all these off the top of my head, so I do have them on my screen just over there, but 10 new services from Luton, Bristol, Gatwick, Belfast and Birmingham, including trips to Egypt, to Hurghada and Sharm, Greece, including Santorini, Mykonos, and Prevas, I think that's how you say it, and Larnaca in Cyprus, as well as Corfu from Belfast, which is fantastic, Amsterdam from Birmingham, and Bulgaria from Gatwick. So all that's fantastic. That was announced back in February, but the big shout out is just across the way, just outside my window, is Bournemouth Airport and the runway. I can see it from here. And 2 new routes announced this week from Bournemouth to Belfast and Edinburgh. So they're actually doing a lot of internal flights now, which is absolutely fantastic and great for us getting around the UK. So that's absolutely fantastic news. So looking forward to being able to travel. And I actually do a lot of travel up to Scotland when it's not locked down. So that's exciting news. So that's really good news. But also, you guys are booking lots and lots of travel all around the world for the next couple of years, which is absolutely fantastic. So as ever, Dave is here to share with us what is trending right now in the world of travel. So Dave, over to you.
Thank you, Steve. Hi, everybody. Yes, let's start off with the time of years that people are traveling. So first of all, 44% of our business over the last 7 days has been summer 2021. I think that's definitely gone up a little bit because of some of the great offers around at the moment and availability. Then winter 21 and 22, 30% of our business, people looking for winter sun or winter ski. And then the summer 2022, 20% of our business is for next summer, people planning ahead. And then the remainder is winter 2022 and also people planning ahead to 2023, which is great. Let's talk about the top 10 destinations of where people are traveling to. First of all, and this has come up, it was number 2 last week, I believe. So the UK is number 1. So staycations is the top selling destination at the moment. Now, it's a bit of everywhere as usual. So people going to Scotland, they're going to Cornwall, Devon, South Coast, Yorkshire, Wales. I think one of the key things is people are going to where they can find availability. I think, a lot of the UK destinations is driven by what's available. I think that's the key thing that's driving it. People just want their breaks. The type of holidays people are having, a mixture of cottage holidays, holiday parks, and also hotel breaks. So a real mixture, families, couples, bit of mixture of all different types of traveler. Number 2, and that's come up from last week's number 3, I believe, and that's Greece. Now people are booking for Greece from June onwards. June to October 2021 is very popular. And then also May 2022 onwards. So people are booking for this year and next year. So some customers are actually booking 2 holidays, one for this year, one for next year. Destinations in Greece, we've got a new one that's come in. Kefalonia has been very popular over the last week, and also Corfu, Crete, Santorini, and Rhodes. Again, a mixture, families, couples, quite a few solo travelers that I've seen in the last week, and a mixture of durations, 7, 10, and 14 nights. Number 3, Spain is our 3rd most popular destination, and that's the departure dates going from early July this year. Seeing a lot of people traveling in early July, so a lot of couples going before the school holidays. And then we have September, October, some in August too, and very strong from March 2022. Most popular destinations are Canaries, sorry, Tenerife, Lanzarote, and then mainland Spain, and also the Balearics. Number 4 is Turkey. Turkey, always popular with travelers from the end of June onwards. End of June, great value for money. Also September onwards this year as well. And from April, May 2022. So a lot of people booking for Turkey. As I said, great value for money, but also they have fantastic all-inclusive deals as well. Number 5 is the USA. Again, USA are strong from October onwards. So people booking a little bit further ahead for the USA. And again, it's same as last week, really. New York, Las Vegas, and Orlando. Seeing a lot of villa bookings for Orlando for 2022, as well as Disney. But yeah, villa holidays very popular for 2022. Number 6 is the Maldives. The Maldives is usually in our top 10. 2021 this year, very popular for the Maldives. A little bit later in the year, 10 to 14 nights, couples, but also some family bookings as well. So people are keeping their eye on those powder, soft sand, and clear blue seas. Number 7 in our top 10 is Italy. Now, Italy, mainly from October onwards, seeing city breaks, Rome and Venice, again, 2 very, very popular destinations. Number 8, again, one of our favorites is Lapland. There is still availability for 2021. Not much, but December 2021 and also December 2022. So Lapland, as you would expect, family bookings. And we have a new entry. I think it was here a couple of weeks ago, but Mexico is back in to our top 10, and Mexico comes in at number 9. And that is people looking for winter sun, 2021 into 2022. Most people are going to Cancun, and why wouldn't you? So Mexico, fantastic for winter sun, and mostly people going for 2 weeks. I think a two-week holiday in Mexico in the winter sounds incredibly appealing at the moment. And we have a sort of a joint number 10 today. So first of all, again, Dubai, one of our favorites. Dubai, not just Dubai, Ras Al Khaimah, which is probably about 45 minutes outside Dubai. If you want to go for a traditional fly and flop, that's where you can also get some all-inclusive deals in Dubai. You don't get a lot in Dubai. You go to Ras Al Khaimah, there's some fantastic deals there. And then also we have another new destination. Thailand is, for the last week, very popular for winter sun. December, January, February, great time to go to Thailand. And predominantly people are going to the island of Phuket. So going for a couple of nights in Bangkok and then a few nights on the beach in Phuket, where you will find one of my favorite hotels, the Kimala Resort. If you haven't seen it, go and look it up. Treetop pool villas, that's all I'll say. Perfect honeymoon destination. So that's the top 10 where people are going. A little bit about travelers. So adults only makes up 65% of our business, 35% families. Manchester is our top departing airport. London Gatwick, Heathrow, Birmingham and Stansted. But what I'm still seeing is that people are willing to move their departure airport to get the right deal. So people in London will fly from Manchester and vice versa, depending on where they're getting the best value. And Stansted always very popular for Jet2 departures. So Steve, that's all my updates. Back to you.
So, also in the news this week, we have a lot of great things happening, but just a couple of things caught my eye while in the news. Well, thank you to whoever unmuted me. I think I was muted there for a bit, so apologies for that. You guys need to get better at lip reading. So, coming up in the news, I should say, or in the news this week, things that caught my eye. Disney. Out in California, the 2 Disney parks have opened up or are planning to open up in April, initially just for Californian residents. But that's great news because it's showing great signs of the world sort of start opening up. Disney's a firm favourite for lots of people. So keep tuned for that. I'll keep you updated on what's happening there. Also in the news right now, cruise companies. Cruise is big news, and lots of cruise cruise lines starting to open up, but the 2 that caught my eye this week, Royal Caribbean and Celebrity Cruises, part of the same family. They've announced that they are starting cruising. Royal Caribbean from June the 12th. You do need a vaccine to travel on their cruise ships, but their first one is off to the Bahamas from the Nassau, and that's happening, like I say, June the 12th. Now, Celebrity Cruises, fantastic cruise ships. I love Celebrity. They are heading off on the 5th of June. They got 2 different itineraries off around the Caribbean, but you'll be able to book onto those from the 25th of March. So stay tuned for that, and we'll keep you posted on that. Also, big news at the moment, if you live in the Channel Islands or thinking of going to the Channel Islands, need to go that way. So they're bringing forward some of their plans to get people traveling again. So from April the 26th, they're introducing their red, amber and green scheme, which is designed to help signify what you can and can't do traveling from within the sort of UK sort of region. So there's a whole series of sort of actions you need to take depending on whether it's red, green or amber. So just as an indication, you will need to make sure you have proof of your travel plans. Enter those details into a special portal for Jersey if you're planning to travel to Jersey, and tell people or tell the authorities where you've travelled from, and they'll sort of tell you what you need to do. Those arriving, for example, in from different zones will have to quarantine or have tests at different times. So, but that's good news. That's ahead of the sort of the international travel from the UK being lifted. So that's April 26th for Jersey. G Adventures, last week you saw we have a special offer for G Adventure holidays. Stay tuned to the end and I'll be playing that video again, all about special offer if you've missed that. But G Adventures have been doing a survey of people, and they found that 59% of people really want to travel more. Now, the interesting thing about the survey was also it indicated that people are wanting to stay for longer. Specifically, they want to do less flying but stay for longer, so have a longer holiday rather than 2 holidays potentially, which is really interesting because we had seen us shift more towards more frequent holidays. So that's really interesting, and they're calling it milestone holidays because what they're finding is that travelers are actually wanting to book what they're calling a milestone holiday, not a once-in-a-lifetime holiday, but a milestone holiday where they're planning that sort of big trip, the milestone after lockdown. What will that be? So a lot of people are planning to do something a little bit special as their first holiday back after lockdown. So that's really cool and interesting. So that's what caught my eye in the news this week. But also, there's lots of really cool holidays on offer right now, just like normal. But Lauren is here with all the latest offers for us. So Lauren, over to you.
Thank you, Steve. Hi, everyone. So just before I get into the offers, actually, there is a really awesome event taking place this week with us. So this Wednesday, the 24th at 7 p.m, we're going to be joined by the fabulous Jet2 Holidays for a virtual event. So if you head to our page, you can check it out in the events section, or we'll post it in the link below. I don't want to give too much away of what's included, but it is going to be a really great event to join. Jet2 Holidays are the second largest tour operator in the UK and deliver really great package holidays. So they've got their accommodation, return flights, transfers, and 22 kg whole baggage allowance all wrapped up into an ATOL protected package. So a really fabulous operator. So make sure you can join us Wednesday at 7 p.m for that event to find out a little bit more. And there's just a few offers that I really wanted to shout about that have come about in the past week that I think people should know about. So the first one I wanted to mention is a really incredible triple centre holiday. So visiting 3 places in one trip, and so you haven't got to use up too much annual leave or anything. And you'll be visiting Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Dubai. You're also going to get a free all-inclusive upgrade in the Maldives. Your speedboat transfers are included in the Maldives also, all your internal flights, and you're going to be away for 10 nights, departing on the 15th of November this year. Price coming in from 1,765 per person, which I thought was an incredible price, especially with that free all-inclusive upgrade. You're really getting your money's worth with that one. The next one, following on with some free upgrades, is an incredible 5-star offer to Dominican Republic. So in this one, you're going to get a free room upgrade, again, which is awesome, and you're saving up to £565 per person. As well as this, you're going to get early check-in, late check-out. You get one 25-minute massage per room, and also some lovely wine in your room when you check in, which is really great. And this one's departing the 10th of January next year. So get away and beat the winter coldness that we have in the UK. And prices are coming in from 1,469 per person. And then last of all, one I really wanted to shout about is an incredible Mauritius offer, but it's actually going for a long stay. So it's 30 nights for 2 adults, 2 children in August school holidays. And you're going to be staying in a 3-bedroom villa with your own private pool as well, in an elegant 5-star resort. You're going to get unlimited access to their beach club and also free daily green fees for anyone that likes to play golf. That is included, and prices are coming in at £1,999 per person for the full month in Mauritius. And I know Dave has been to Mauritius, and I'm sure he's got some fabulous tips he can share with you all, what he got up to in Mauritius.
Yeah, is that my cue?
It is.
Yes, I've just sat here wondering about 30 nights in Mauritius, and I may have to ask for a month off, Steve. I don't know. 30 nights in Mauritius, that sounds absolute bliss, Lauren. But you're right. Yes, I know that 3-bed villa that you're talking about as well. But yeah, Mauritius. I was in Mauritius a couple of years ago. It's got a bit of everything for couples and families, and I think also that time of year in August, it's not the warmest, but it'll be a really good time of year to go as well. It'll be a little bit cooler, but fantastic. The resorts, the standard of the resorts in Mauritius are some of the best I've seen. And one thing was really impressed about was the customer service you get in all the hotels is second to none. One of the reasons because a lot of people that work in the hotels have been there for a very long time, 10 years, 20 years. And after the first, you'll find one thing I found is after that first time they meet you, they'll know your name and they'll remember it. Absolutely unbelievable. So yeah, one of my favorite destinations, Lauren, and it's not just about sitting on a beach. There are other things to do. I remember seeing some of the biggest turtles I've ever seen.
And you can,
100 years old.
You can climb that mountain as well, can't you?
Yes, you can. I can't remember what it's called, Steve, but there was a mountain that you climbed that we climbed very early in the morning, and the views that you get from the top, unbelievable, especially with the sun coming up. We started to climb before the sun came up, and absolutely stunning. I don't know if Steve can remember the name of the mountain, but
not a clue. I just remember the hike up to it and having to get up early to do it, but it was well worth it. So
yeah, I think the best time to go, September, October, Steve. I think one of the best times to go, October half term. And for those of you that want to know, at this very moment, it's 30 degrees Celsius right now.
There you go, Dave. Your fan club are saying we've got to give you time off.
Yeah, 30
you can take
days
your
off
and do remote learning, remote working.
Well, I can do that. I could work.
You can turn one of the 3 beds into an office.
Well, my wife's a teacher as well, and the kids, so we've got the time available.
Yeah. Well, let's do a Facebook live from Mauritius next time then.
I'm up for that, Steve.
Cool. So, Lauren, just give us a quick reminder of that event taking place this week.
So Wednesday, the 24th of March at 7 p.m. It will be live on our page. So you can check out the link below that we're going to post and register your interest as well. So you'll get notified when we do go live to check it out. And we look forward to seeing you all there.
Brilliant. So thank you both for joining me today. Sorry about me muting, and I'll work on my buttons for next week. So I'm going to play out with the video we showed last week, which was the special offer from G Adventures. If you would like to make the most of this fantastic offer, then simply head on over to www.notjusttravel.com to find your personal travel consultant. They'll be able to book this exclusive offer for you and make the most of any of these fantastic holidays for these great holidays. They really are sort of fantastic holidays, and like G Adventure says, milestone trips, possibly your first trip after lockdown. So cool. Thank you both, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers.
Hello adventurers, Stu here from G Adventures, and as I'm sure you've noticed, spring is almost here, and that means more time outdoors, and everyone's thinking about travelling and getting active. At G Adventures this month, you'll find 15% off almost all our active trips across the world, so it's time to dust off those boots and get walking to experience some of the amazing destinations we have on our doorstep and beyond. Think you've seen Europe? Well, take a hike, like our 7-day tour of Sicily, which takes in 3 volcanoes. Or perhaps Ibiza. Yep, Ibiza isn't all just about the parties. Maybe you'd like to take on the best of the Corfu Trail. Or head out into the Atlantic and explore Portugal's hidden gem in the Azores. Or spend a night in a cave whilst walking in Andalusia, Spain. Perhaps Crete and its famous Samaria Gorge is more your cup of tea. Whatever gets you moving, we've got you covered. Looking beyond Europe, we've also got 15% off our Everest Base Camp Trek, which sees you walking in the Himalayas and coming face to face with the world's highest peak. An adventure you'll never forget. Or perhaps you're after the ultimate challenge, climbing Mount Kilimanjaro to the roof of Africa. A true bucket list achievement. Speak to your personal travel consultant today to find out more about G Adventures and how there's a trip for everyone.